Okay, this is on the Stellar job, number 53557. What we're doing is we are adding a Mitsubishi fan coil in the attic in the garage, above the garage. And adding a Mitsubishi outdoor unit on the other side of this garage wall. We're adding an O2 system, which will have 3 racks here, and we'll be ducting it. And so what we're gonna do is, in the master bedroom, here, we're gonna blank off the ducts. I figure we'll just cut some ductboard and stick ductboard in there and seal it, and then put the grill back on. So we have one there, and then a toe kick in the bathroom. Okay, so, and we're gonna put the unit in the attic above the bathroom here. So you can see the wall in the bathroom right here where it angles. So our unit in the attic will sit right here. I figure we'll have a heat run depending on if you can get it right here. If you can't, just somewhere in this bathroom, we'll have a 6 by 12 by 10. And it's so big because we've got to get all the air out. 2.5 tons of air out in this room. In this toilet room, we just have a 4 by 10 straight boot somewhere in that toilet room. In this master bedroom, we're going to have 3 sidewall grills up as high as you can, or that area. 6 by 12, sorry, 6 by 14 by 10-inch round flex. 3 of them. Then in the doorway, we're going to have 2 24 by 14 flat grills. And just a thermostat, down on the wall somewhere. So their existing thermostats are just these, so we want to just match it with that. Okay. So, well, while I'm in the house, no, I'll go over that in a minute. Okay, so they are adding a PCO air filter. So, but our furnace, I need to redraw stuff. Our furnace will sit like this, and it'll hang with Unistrut, and then you'll hang a drain pan underneath the Unistrut. Just hang it with straps or drives or something. And so this unit is super tight, but anyway, I'll show you that in a minute. So off the end, I have 18-inch round, just a little piece. I mean, you're almost going to be back-to-back Ys on this. Anyway, a little piece of 18-inch round and a Y. A little piece of 16-inch round and a Y. That'll go to the bathroom. That'll go to the toilet. Then 16, 10, 14, 10 to one side wall grill, and 10 to the other side wall grill, and then 10 to the other side wall grill. Okay, little small piece, and you have your filter box and a squared around. Make sure you pull the insulation all over, And that, I pull it all the way down over the square rounds. If you can't, we'll have to wrap insulation on it. So pull as much over as you can. Anyway, I gave you two 18-inch 90s, an 18-inch flex. Go down as far as you can, and an 18, 14, 14Y to 2 cans for your return airs. Okay, so let's go up in this attic and look. So your unit is supposed to hang over here. Whoops. In this area. Might be kind of rough to get it there. Okay. So your unit will sit over here. This is where that angle is in the bathroom. So set your unit as far this way as possible. And I made everything so short because we have this to deal with, this truss. So at first I wanted to go underneath it with everything, but I don't think we're going to be able to. I think we're going to have to hang our unit and bring our 18-inch round, you know, over in front of it and wrap around that way. But you know, the truss has all changed directions here, and this one is just totally screwing everything up. Worst case scenario, have to build a box and put it right through our return air, you know. But I made everything short, so it should end about right here, right in front of it, if you go this way as far as you possibly can. Okay, anyway, so that's that. And you can see the sidewall right here. That's the bathroom. So our return air is all the way at the end of the sheetrock. I found the sprinkler that goes down, but it's all the way down there, and yeah. Okay. Okay, so while I'm here. Okay, so keep in mind right here, our rack for the O2 system's right under here. Whether or not they decide to move it is kind of irrelevant. You know, it'd be nice to move it this way a little bit, but right now they're planning on it being right there. Anyway, we'll have ducts coming up to 2 6-inch rounds, and then we'll have our dampers and things up here. But we'll go to flex, and up here we have the eave. You see the side of the rock there, and then the eave, and it goes down a bit, so we can make these 10 by 10 grills with 6-inch round, and you know, make them 3 feet or 5 feet apart, whatever you need, and just run the duct back to the garage. And sorry, I'm kind of all scatterbrained here. Okay, so attic access, we have a sewer line right here, and we have our name slipped my mind, that big white pipe there, 4-inch pipe. Okay, so this is going up a wall in the garage. We can see it from down below. So what we're wanting to do is we're wanting to run an 1.1 insulated line here all the way over to our supply air for the humidifier. And at the end, we'll just use the end of the hose to tap it onto, you know, our humidifier, the hose that they provide. Just a little piece because we're gonna have to cut it in half. So we have a little piece on top. But in the furnace room, you can see the line right there, and it goes up the wall right there. That's the white radon line that goes up right there. You do have a little triangle next to it, you know, up in the attic. They cut a hole right there, but this one will be a lot closer and better if you can get it here. Then you can mount the humidifier just on the wall. And the water, bring the PEX kit. We'll just come off the cold water. With the PEX kit and PEX valve. Okay, so the electrician will provide a breaker for us. 25 amp breaker, Eaton breaker is what he'll need. And this breaker here, oh, you know what? Oh, that's the other AC. Oh, I thought it was a hot tub. Anyway, okay, well, good to know. So they have a dead AC breaker here and an AC breaker here. They have two disconnects outside. So we're just gonna reuse that existing disconnect right there and breaker. I'll change it on my notes because that's what we need. Okay, drain just to the floor drain. The drain for our unit outside, sorry, in the attic, I put just drain down with the line set. Just wondering if it's easy enough, you might be able to just run it down this wall here and go to this floor drain. Whatever is easier. Okay. So now let's go to the O2 system. And I still have to draw this up. So I don't have the drawing yet, but I'll explain it. Okay, so I was told they're going to have 3 units on 3 racks. Going to run a 2-inch duct on the bottom with a flange out and an end cap on one side. And we'll run a 5-foot piece of duct on one side and a 5-foot piece of duct on the other side. On one side, we're going to have just some little sleeves to tap into the duct to the fan side. On this side, we're going to have, they'll just cut the duct into the bottom of the unit and set the unit on the duct. There is fans and dampers and things that's going on here, and I don't know enough about it to tell you, so we'll have to get a drawing of it exactly. But yeah, then they'll just go up in the attic and go out the eave. And what else? humidifier, filter. The electrician will provide the power for up top too, for our unit in the attic. Okay, AC, oh yeah, so the AC, let's go out to the back. You can see those two windows right there. Okay, here's the two windows. You can see the ladder. Anyway, I figure our AC will probably, no one's here to ask them, but if it were me, I'd just sit it right here. You know, unless they want to sit it over here in front of the window. See, I think it's 4 inches high. Oh no, because they want to mount it on the wall. So it has to sit over here. Yeah, so they want to mount it on the wall. On the scope it says a clearance at least that you want, he wants to mount it. And run the line sets inside the garage and kind of just come down with all the duct from that O2 unit and then punch out for our lines. Our disconnect's right there, so just run your power over to our unit. And oh, so when I showed you in the eave, I showed you the corner of this wall here, and there's our eave. So we have this much to play with before we hit the master bedroom. So the master bedroom is all different, but anyway, that's what we got. Thanks.